Ain't it good to have Christian back in the building, dog?
What it is. What it do.
Man, overall, welcome back to In the Coop for episode 42. We're excited to have everybody back together for all the last talks. And then, as you know, spring practice already getting started. They in full pass. I think they're on their third or fourth day. No, just finished their third day. First day in full pass. I mean, Christian, dog, they on the move, man. Full pass on the third day. I remember Norvell did that too 1 year. But I mean, hey, man, that work is work, dog. But yeah, them boys already getting started. So, you know, my list is already. I haven't got one name on the list yet, but I'm working to put one name on my certified list. One name is about to get on this list, but I'm going to wait till the first scrimmage and see how that look. But the guy was already in the turquoise game jersey. I ain't gonna say no names, but man was already in the turquoise game jersey during tour duty. But before we get into all that, though, man, we gained subscribers, man. We're at 721. That came from like 718. So still doing good, good progressive stuff. And like we said, Christian is back in. Posted a video that got over 5,000 views. We're going to talk about that later, but it was this funny take that this podcast had with Gilbert Arenas. They saying they were comparing Anthony Davis to Lamar Odom. That was the funniest thing ever. But y'all show love to that video. And
What?
No, really, he did, and it was a good comparison, but then again, it didn't make sense. But I don't know if y'all get the memo, but we're going to start going every Monday around this time, 4:30 Eastern, which is 3:30 my time. But we're going to start doing this every Monday. We might throw another day in there in the week, if y'all want it. We can throw another one in here. But as of right now, we're every Monday, and that's about it. Glad to have y'all in here. But lastly, man, I want to know how y'all feel about bringing in FSU insider for the next guest speaker. Well, our guest, special guest. So even though we're gonna talk about Florida State by ourselves, but it's good to have our last one we had Sporadics, and that was a great episode with some of his takes and everything. But other than that, man, Chris, before we move on, man, how you feeling, dog? Good to have you back in here, man.
Good, man. Fatherhood is great. Baby girl growing. Man, I'm blessed, man. I can't complain about that.
That's real.
But it's business, Coop. We back. Trying to get to it, man.
That's all. We got to get everybody situated with this new time we got going on. But other than that, we're gonna head into our, the quote, man, Motivation Monday from one of our historical figures. He said, "Learn as if you would live forever. Live like you would die tomorrow." Christian, like I said, these quotes I put up here don't need a lot of explanation. But what I get from is you never stop learning. Never stop learning, no matter what. Life is just a consistent growth to being your best.
Yeah.
Norvell, that was something Norvell drilled in our head early, man. Every day in life is, another day to get better at something. Not everybody's perfect. We all know that, but everybody can definitely strive to be perfect and have fun with life or whatever you're doing. Like it's going to be gone tomorrow. I know every athlete heard that. Play football like today's your last day of football, or like you're never going to play the game again. Just live life like that, and you'll be surprised what you get out of it. And I know one of my dad's favorite songs, I think it's by Mace, a couple other old school rappers, not old school, but like early 90s, early 2000s, late 90s, early 2000s. But if you had 24 hours left, how much would you give? Just simple as that. Christian, talk to me.
the first thing I thought about was that consistent growth part, bro. Like every day, you know what I'm saying? Just find a way to get better, man. Find a way to learn, find a way to get that 1%. Whether if it's from your job, you know what I'm saying, your sport, your family, your peers, building relationships, man. Just find a way to get that 1%, but also just live every day like it's your last, man. You never know when your number gonna be called, man. You never
That's
know.
real.
You don't want to leave here with no regrets. You don't want to leave here wishing that you could have did this, could have said this to somebody. Like, hey, live your
That's
life,
real.
bro. But also just keep progressing, keep leveling.
That's real. You know, before we kick it off, we got a shout out to the OGs. Shout out to OG Pete. What's going
Man,
on?
wow, man.
It's good to see you, man. Hope everything is well with you.
So
Everything's going good over here.
who we got, man? Marshall. Shout out to
Yeah,
Marshall.
we got OG Marshall in the building. Like we said, man, the pads are on, and it's early.
Oh,
Second, third day in practice, we in full pads. Better get your mind right early and quick. But I mean, we got great news to follow up on it after that, though. But before we get into that, shout out to OG Montre.
man, sure what it is.
But before spring practice started, Coach Norvell sent the Florida State media in a frenzy. He said he don't want no media at practice for any practice during this, spring period. Also, no music. You don't have to be dumb to know that this means business, man. There's new coaching staff, new schemes. Ain't no time to be listening to, DMX. I'm trying to put in our install. You know what I mean? I think, Coach Norvell did this just to limit the distractions. Limit the distractions. You got almost a brand new team. You know the media is going to be the first thing to destroy him. Not even if it's on purpose or not. They're going to critique everything. That's just how media is. And Coach Norvell always said, control what you can control. So, I mean, he can control if the media is out there. So, I mean, he definitely, made that happen. But I'm not surprised, and I'm not mad at this decision. But other than that, man, it looks like it's been going well for him because all the feedback we've been getting is, I mean, they've been doing their thing these first 3 days. But same thing I said about tour duty. Everything looks good in the first couple of days, but for it to be actually, springtime, practice time, usually, well, actually, should I go ahead and usually the offense, I mean, Christian, the offense usually doesn't click well in the beginning of any practices. Spring practice, fall camp, offense always going to start off slow.
And especially with a new. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a new. Well, yeah. Or new system, new coaches, they want things differently than your other coach would. So you probably been doing this way for the first 3 years. You got a new coach in there. Now they want it this way. So I completely understand.
Yeah, but like I said, man, I mean it's been nothing but good feedback because we would definitely know if it wasn't up to par. Because I know how Coach Norvell talks when things aren't up to par. But, I mean, everything's looking – shoot, man.
I love
first 3 days, and he has nothing – I mean, we're looking explosive, making plays. Shoot, man. This is the stuff that I love to hear. What you saying?
I see, like, you know how Instagram, I be posting the clips. I see both sides making plays.
Yeah. And speaking of clips, man, I seen some. Now we want to talk about this early quarterback battle. I seen some clips of Brock. I seen some clips of Castellanos, man. I mean, this is gonna be a tough quarterback battle. Then you got the receivers on the other hand. You got Lucas coming back looking good. We're gonna see how Hakeem look. All this time he had, he should be ready to take that position. You got Deuce. I mean, I seen one little clip of him. That ball was so pretty. I think they said that Brock threw it, but man, I mean, he's looking like what I thought he was going to be. You got the little squirrel. I haven't seen no clips of that Tennessee transfer. Yeah, I ain't seen no clips of him yet, but we'll see how that. I mean, they saying everybody look good, so I'll take their word for it for sure.
I need to hear a detailed report on how the Hogs doing up front.
Oh yeah. Now, hold on. Now, Brock actually spoke on the offensive line, and he said, "Hold on, let me go ahead and go to it." Well, he said the offensive line is doing a wonderful job. Now, out of all positions, I expect the quarterback to keep it honest of all positions. And being around Brock and speaking with Brock a couple of times, I can tell he's not a guy who's just going to say things just to say it. But, I mean, shoot, man. If the O-line is doing if O-line is doing a wonderful job kicking off spring, shoot, man. These are nothing but great signs. Nothing but great signs. Yeah. I know I have a bye week coming up, so I will be seeing if this is true with my own eyes. But as of right now, man, Brock, shoot, this is what he's saying. And then, like I said on here, man, he's growing, he's maturing, going into year 3. This is things that he should be doing. And I'm finna throw this upon Hakeem Williams too. You know, he's been in there long enough to know what needs to be done. So I expect to hear some good things from him, in these interviews from people raving on him. But I give you some people that Coach Norvell's raving on these defensive linemen. And I told you after signing day, and I think we both agreed on it, after signing day and then when the transfer portal was hot, the defensive line is looking dangerous. Even the freshmen coming in, it reminds me of just them classes when Marv came in, Corey, me, like when them classes were just coming in and in, this just reminds me of that because, I mean, I was ready my freshman, sophomore year. Marv was starting his freshman year. Corey was out there. This is giving me those type of vibes. But, I mean, they can be, like I said, man, the standard is the standard. And as long as I know Coach Odell's in there, I know he's probably training them to be even better than, the last group was. So, like I said, we've been waiting to see what this defensive line was going to do, and through these first 3 days and the first day of full pads, man, if Coach Norvell raving, man, that's a good thing. So all I'm gonna say is, man, y'all keep up what y'all doing.
You got your quarterback raving about the offensive line. You got your head coach raving about the defensive line. Need I remind everybody that the game is won in the trenches?
Oh, okay. Yes, Lord.
Okay. Yes, I feel great. Championship. We going to the chip. Going to the chip.
No. Now, like I said, I'm gonna wait till the first scrimmage, and then I'm gonna wait till my bye week when I get to Tallahassee and see what it looks like.
I'm declaring. You know how everybody declare for the draft? I'm declaring.
Now, Christian, let's not forget, we both been players before. Anybody can say anything on that camera in front of you now. Now, I can tell you one thing. I never lied on camera on my interviews. So if you go back and look at my interviews, I ain't never lied. But like I said, some things you got to see for yourself. I'm not saying they lying, but I just know when a camera in front of you, you get to saying anything.
I wish they did like spring OTAs, like y'all, like how the NFL do.
Speaking of that, Christian, bro, you really finna. That's what we finna talk about it, honestly.
Oh, shoot,
But
man.
other than that, man, like I said, we already been talking about this defensive line group. I'm surprised to hear it. This is more of a confirmation. So, yeah. But our new OC, Coach Gus Malzahn, said he's feeling refreshed as our offensive coordinator after being UCF's head coach. Christian, I remember I told you this a couple episodes ago. I can only imagine being a head coach now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, especially even at every level. And speaking of head coach, shout out to Kevon Glenn. I didn't put it in here, but shout out to Kevon Glenn, man. Youngest head coach in Georgia history.
That's crazy.
Shout out. And probably American history. I don't think I ever seen a 23-year-old head coach in high school. Not that, or maybe he's 22 or 23.
I think he came in after us, didn't he? Or was it 2 years after?
No, he came in a year after. So he must be 23 or 22.
Yeah.
The youngest head coach in
that's crazy.
In Georgia's history. Shout out to him, but
hey, man, you need an offensive line coach.
Hey, for real. Hold on, we're gonna clip this and post it for real.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
But Coach Malzahn, man, I'm literally not surprised to hear this. I mean, I'm pretty sure you got one of the best coaches in the game, one of the best minds who can actually sit back and do what he does best. Like I said, man, I expect a lot from this team, man. Shoot, man. He's got 2 masterminds. Matter of fact, you got 3 if you count Coach Norvell. You got 3 masterminds just sitting back there, sitting in the chair, writing up blueprints. Oh, yeah. I expect to see some dangerous things happen. And then I already seen in some of the reports, the defense is already showing multiple looks. So if they doing this on the 3rd day, I can only imagine what it's going to look like when everybody gets used to the defense. We might see a little bit of everything. And yeah, we're going to see what the first scrimmage look like. But Christian, I don't know if you've seen it. FSU posted the video. Shout out to Fitz Magic and my boy Mastro, man. They got their All-American bricks last Saturday afternoon. Damn, that's a peak. But man, congrats to you. Congrats to y'all, man. Like I said, man, this is probably one of the best duos. Probably, I know in Florida State history, but maybe in NCAA history, man. And then they're even talking about keeping the duo together in the NFL. And that would be the smartest thing you can do, keeping those two together. So, in the NFL teams out there, the second smartest thing you can do, first smartest thing you can do is get me. Second smartest thing you can do is keep Ryan and Mastro together. So,
you clip that too.
For real. But another shout out. I don't know if you've seen it. I'm pretty sure you have. But shout out to our former linebacker, Jaleel McCray. He's returning back to his roots at Florida State.
Brother.
As our DB graduate assistant. We all know. Now, first of all, congratulations to you, Lil. You know, shout out to you. You my dog, bro.
Brother, for real.
Christian, man, we know them GAs. That's them dog days, man.
Oh yeah.
24 hours of the day, you up for at least 17. Moving.
Hey man. On the road.
Fighting.
I know a brother like Leo, bro. Man, Leo probably be up 20 hours of the day for you. And
he was already a GA at FAU, I think. Yeah, I think he's a GA at FAU already. But he already know how it goes, so that's a good thing. And then you doing it at home, so I know that's probably a relief. You know, you doing it back in Tallahassee instead of wherever FAU is. But shoot, man. Yeah.
Shout out to Leo, man.
Shout out to Leo. Let's see. But like I said, Coach Norvell said both sides of the ball are looking explosive, making big plays through the first 3 days of spring practice, which is a great sign. Because like I said before, usually every spring practice I've been a part of and that I've seen, there's always some struggles to where the coaches want to speak about it.
Yeah.
Like for example, I don't know what year it was, spring practice, for the first padded practice, we didn't tackle well at all. We didn't make no plays. Coach Norvell said it. Hey, man, we need to tackle better. Do such and such better. Then some days we came out there getting turnovers, sacks. He'll talk about it. I mean, Norvell, now one thing about it, Norvell ain't going to sit here and lie to you now. You just got to read what he's saying. He might not say it. He might say it out, blatantly, like really, you ain't got to read between the lines. Sometimes if you really listen to what he's saying, he's telling you what it is. I mean, but like I say, he has nothing but great things to say about all these transfers we've been getting, and lots of turnovers. That's great because we didn't have a lot of turnovers last year. We only had like 4, if I can remember right. We can literally count on one hand how many turnovers we had in a 12-game season.
That's terrible.
Genty had more touchdowns than we had turnovers. But Norvell also praised the linebacker room. He said he feels their impact from everyone. Look, man, I don't know what else.
Yeah, I think that linebacker
This is the only thing that I'm not happy about is I didn't hear nothing about the receivers yet. I didn't hear nothing really, really outspoken. I didn't hear nobody say, "Oh, Deuce doing this, Squirrel doing this." This receiver group doing this. No, I don't see it. That's why I said maybe I got to wait till my bye week and go see for myself. But
they still getting the groove, man.
I know, but you hearing about all these position groups, man. I need to hear about some receivers.
That's valid.
At least one. I seen one clip of Deuce, and I assume he's doing good. I mean, I don't know, man. Shoot.
As long as you
let me know something.
As long as you got the hogs up front, you can hand the ball off 40 times a game.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong now, Christian. Me and you, we can run that ball every play on offense. I don't give a dang.
For real.
No throws the whole game. No pass.
13 inside zone. What?
Inside
zone. Run the play. Let's go.
Power out. I told I was on the bus going back to Kansas, and I told Coach, I said, if I ever become an OC, I'm bringing back old school I formation, power I, single back, under center.
Yes, sir.
Ain't none of that shotgun RPO stuff, man. Give me a full back. Give me 2 tight ends. I might go old school UGA and have my receivers in a 3-point stance.
No.
Hey, we get. Hey, I don't want to see nobody standing up like this. I don't want to see no receiver stand. I want to see you. I want to see you in the 3-point stand, ready to fire off. Get a 3-point stance and run a slam. Just a decoy.
Man, we're gonna get cream.
Man, but people would love to see. See, that's what I'm saying, man. People would love to come see my offense.
Imagine getting jammed coming out there.
The only pass play we're gonna have installed is 4 verticals.
You want this man to run a 3-yard sneak to get off the ball. Don't let nobody double him. Don't let nobody double him. He's just going nowhere.
Look, man, the only pass play we're gonna have installed is 4 verticals. and we're gonna throw it to the check down. And we're gonna throw it to the check down every time.
Hey man, watch out, man.
But yeah, man, bring the power out back, man. God,
No, for real. Understand.
But Christian, I know we left things in the past, but Pro Day, man, Pro Day, they brought up some questions that we all had, and everybody gave their own answers. But I wanted to hear from the. Hold on, shout out to Israel, shout out to you, Israel, man.
Israel.
Hope everything's well with you, my man. See, I had to stop what I was saying.
It ain't AI, it's IA. You got to get it right.
Yes, Lord. But I wanted to hear from somebody who's been at Florida State, somebody who knows the standard, what it looks like, what it should be. So they brought Maurice Smith, Pro Day interview. They asked Maurice, they said, what happened last year? They asked everybody, probably. But I wanted to hear from Maurice. He'd been here for 5-6 years, never left. He was there with Taggart. I mean, he knows what it looks like. Let's put up what Maurice said. He said, and Christian, we've been saying this the whole season. He said, us leaders were not the best leaders in the room. We weren't doing the little things.
It showed.
First, let's get this out the way. Reese, I'm glad, that y'all pointed it out. Y'all know, y'all taking accountability. Y'all know what it was, and y'all know that y'all can, that's something that's, they can work on for next season. But man, I'm telling you, this is what it was, Christian. I don't know. It was one of the early episodes. I said, if you looked at our games, and when that camera hits our sideline, man, ain't nobody talking. Ain't no facial expressions, no nothing. I remember my freshman year, that told me early, that camera's going to look at you at some point in this game. That camera going to be on you. So, I mean, like what Coach Norvell said, hey, man, don't embarrass the brand. Don't embarrass the team. Don't be doing nothing crazy. I mean, it wasn't crazy, but, man, you could just look at the game and tell, like, man, these dudes ain't really together. These dudes ain't really in it. There it is, Christian. What you got to say about it? I mean, I'm pretty sure the only thing we can say is we told you so. I mean,
exactly. And like you said, bro, it showed, man. It showed during – it showed throughout the whole season. It showed when the camera hit the sideline. Like, man, you ain't have to tell us, man. Like, throughout this, we know what a team leaders look like. And you've seen the first couple of games, and you said, "There's no leaders on the team, bro. Who is that guy that's getting the guys rallied up and everything? They don't got one, and it shows."
I don't want to talk too much like NFL way, nor am I trying to bring down another person. But our leadership went down as soon as we decided to sign DJ Ugalele.
Oh yeah, I'll be the first.
Because you automatically took the keys away from Brock and them. I mean, it's just.
And then you saw what you had with Brock. Now, he's a freshman. You're going against, you won an ACC title, but you're going against.
He had the city with him, and you kind of forced DJ upon us. You kind of forced him. What I say is, Christian, that NIL we gave DJ, and I'm not saying he's a bad player. All I'm saying is that NIL we invested in him. We should have went out and got us a guard. We should have went out and got us a center. Like, we should have been improving the O-line.
Either that, or if you are going to go after a quarterback, it was 3. I can't think of the third quarterback to save my life, but I know for a fact because I seen it on PFF on Instagram. It was 3 quarterbacks that were coming out. Cam Ward and DJ, who DJ was one of them.
Yeah.
And I seen clips of Cam. I said, "Cause we need Cam." I ain't gonna lie, he ain't Jordan Travis, but he athletic. If he need to get up out of there, he can get up out of there. Like, you know what I'm saying? J Trav killed a lot of teams last year just for able to get out of there and get going. So I'm like, man.
But matter of fact, DJ's he's not a horrible quarterback.
He ain't.
It's just the fact that the old line and it just wasn't. No, I don't even think DJ was the type of person to lead that team.
No,
because they even said everybody, even his dad came out and said everybody loved him. They ain't love him enough.
They loved him at Clemson.
I would say they ain't love him enough.
They probably loved him at Oklahoma State.
DJ tried to do the 2018, 2019 fake leader thing. Give everybody some beats and say we good. And man, no, man.
He ain't finna go to Tally and think that's finna ride. No, sir.
He got that little deal. He got the deal with Beats. He gave everybody some beats and said, "Hey, guys, leader." No, man, look. No. Look.
It went both ways.
I'm thinking, man, if I'm on that team, man, I'm with Brock. But
sure, I'm with Brock too, especially man, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Brock won me an ACC championship.
Well, Brock got in the end zone, hit that stiff little. I said, "Oh yeah, I'm rocking with him.
And like, bro, he ain't have to be Superman. Bro, just had to do enough, and that
do
was
his job.
Defense, like you. Come on, bro.
But we got a multi-sport athlete in the building. Shout out to him. Is your hope, man? I hope he does his thing, brings on that championship, gets him that MVP.
Yeah, man. Gotta get that trophy, put it up.
And Rhinos, I'm with you.
Some of your little league trophies, bro.
Oh, I still got them, baby. I cleaned them before I left to Kansas.
For sure.
But no, Rhinos, I can that Georgia Tech game told me everything. Because even every year I played at Florida State, Georgia Tech was a team we looked down on. Even when we lost to Georgia Tech, we felt like we was the worst team ever. Because that's just you don't lose to first of all, you don't lose to any team with a tech in it. We don't lose to no technical schools.
You got put on blast outside the country.
Yeah,
once I saw that little dance video they were doing by the bus, I heard that whatever they were doing.
They're not serious.
They're not serious. We're not focused. They're not serious. That's the first thing. Literally, I said the same thing. I was like, bro, they're in the streets dancing. And then I went to go check Georgia Tech shit. I was like, they ain't out there like that. I said, man, we ain't focused, man. Them boys out there dance, man. Man, as soon as we touch down, man, let's have a film session. You know what I mean? Them boys said, hey, let's go make a TikTok. Oh, yeah. It's over. Oh, yeah, it's over. Over.
As soon as somebody laughed in the bus after the game is over.
Cool. There's somebody laugh.
But
book your own flight.
Now, Rhinos, I can disagree with you right here. I think you can. Wait, man. I think you can make a leader. Because I wasn't a leader at first. When I first in college, I got low key put I wouldn't say forced because I didn't push it away, but I mean it was some. Actually, I don't know, Chris. You agree with it? You either are or you not. I feel like you can make. I don't know.
I feel like God is. I'm not going to necessarily say make, but you can give. Put out this. Sometimes as a coach, I'm looking for a guy that who can probably be that dude for me. That whether I'm there or not, he can hold it down for me. I look for some like you just. I mean, you give them the tools to be a good leader. Because it be kids that want it be kids that want to lead. And I got a couple that's on my squad now. It's be kids that want to lead, but they too busy worried about their peers and what their peers gonna say. Like, oh, bro, like, bro you going like you weren't doing all that last year, bro. Why you trying? You know what I'm saying? So they scared of the peer pressure and what comes with it. But I feel like you can give a leader those tools, and you know what I'm saying, those small like lessons, life lessons or football lessons to the point where they can be that guy for you come Thursday, Friday, whenever you're playing. That can rally the team when you ain't around. So
that's true. That's true.
That's what I was saying.
But let's see. We got NFL draft is next. You know, we're done with the combine, done with pro day, done with all the. Well, they still got their top 30 visits and stuff going on, so they can still raise their stock a little bit or solidify their stock. But where will our guys go? First off, I already know first person off the board to me is AZ. They didn't release any pro day results, but it is word that he ran a 4.5 40. I think that's going to mess him up a little bit. Not too much to where he's going to drop tremendously, but I think he solidified himself as a late first round pick. Dallas Cowboys have 3 picks in the first two rounds. So I really think they're going to reunite him and his brother in Dallas with one of those 3 picks. J5, I think he'll be next off. I didn't see none of his results from his pro day, but shoot, I mean, his combine was enough work for me. So I think he has a chance to, you know, when teams get to bring him in, and because I know on those top 30 visits, all they do is just really go more in depth with you. Like they'll bring you in and ask you about their defenses, you know, go more in kind of a more in-depth interview, and then more of you're kind of like a player there for like a day. It's basically how it would be if you were there, you know, plus with all the questions. So I think he has a chance to, you know, raise it a little bit. So because I see he had a interview with the Steelers. So say if he do that.
I mean, hey, Cam Ward is on the back. Not Cam Ward. Cam Hayward. He's on the back end of his career. Yeah. Hey, get the deal done.
Say he go to Pittsburgh on that top 30 visit, and they, you know, he's clicking with the defense, mingling with the players well. Shoot, he might bump it up a little bit. They might get him earlier, but I got him going early to mid second round. The lowest he will go, I don't see him going no later than the 3rd round. I got Ryan and Mastro going in the 5th. I mean, I don't know how they're going to, you know, specialists are always, you know, they always trying to get them for cheap. So, I see them going 5th or 6th. And the last one I got getting, you know, picked up, drafted is the DB Fintrell Cypress. I got him going 6th or 7th. Pretty decent, but I feel like everybody's going to get picked up either way. Everybody's going to have that chance. It just depends what they do with it. And I feel like everybody, especially the ones that I play with, and I know that they're going to do something and make the most of those opportunities. Like,
hey, man, you hit that
like we're trying to do.
So you hit that with the tag.
Yeah.
Do something.
Do something. Right on. I mean, some people have natural leadership ability. You can do when others are trying and hits differently. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because sometimes you ain't even got to tell them; they'll just do it, and it's exactly what you were thinking. Like you be sitting on the bus, I'm like, dang, bro, we just lost, bro. These dudes need to be quiet. You thinking that in your head. If somebody come out and say, hey, bro, everybody shut up, bro. We just lost. I'm like, dang, that's what I was thinking. He just got it naturally, you know. So
It
this
just
is
be
what
those.
it is.
It just be those ones that they want to be. They want to be a leader, but they can't handle what come with it.
It's the one that does. It's the hypocritical people that don't make the great leaders. You're telling people to don't do something that you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what tears everything down. You tell people don't be late, but you late. How that work? You know what I mean? Hey
Man, don't even get
man,
me.
don't be late to the meeting. You 15 minutes late. What you mean?
Man, don't even get me started.
Is it better to be a late round draft pick or an undrafted free agent? I'd rather say undrafted free agent because at that point you get to work out your own deal. You're not really stuck with the late round, you know, minimum. You know what I mean? If you're an undrafted free agent, you make the team, you can really make your own deal at this point. Like, it's just, I mean, it's still gonna be the rookie, you know, rookie base, but once you get out that, after those 3 years, man, you can. I think it's a little bit before those 3 years. You can put whatever you want on that deal. But I'll say, man, it's better to be an undrafted free agent than to be a late round draft pick. Like if you're gonna be 7th, 6th round, I mean, now that's still guaranteed money. Now don't get that twisted. You a draft pick, so let's not get that twisted. But
Yeah.
money wise and deal, contract wise, I say it's better to be undrafted. But it is a harder route. Trust me, but it's worth it. Um, let's see, Christian. We got barbershop talk now. Who do you think will be the number one pick this year so far? I'm putting all my eggs in. I'm pushing all the chips. Now the public made Travis Hunter win Heisman, but they ain't gonna make him go number one. I got
No,
Cam Ward going number one.
same, same.
I got Cam Ward off the board first. Because I don't. When you talk about the best quarterbacks now, they have been posting videos of Shador, and it's been some great things that I've seen, like rolling to the left, throwing a 50-yarder, like
And Miami
on.
for the
No, this was like game clips. There's some because I never really watched the Colorado football games, but there was one play he was running. He's right handed. He's running to his left. Two dudes coming. He threw it on the dime. I'm like, dang. It wasn't just one time though. So I mean, but overall, I still think Cam Ward is a better quarterback though.
I could just kind of see that fit. I can necessarily see Shadur and Tennessee for real.
Yeah, they say he might go to the Raiders or Giants. So
Yeah,
Giants got the first pick. No, Giants ain't got the first pick. Who got
I
first
think
pick? Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah. So yeah, they're gonna get Cam for sure.
Yeah, they can get either one they want, but yeah, I think they're gonna be Cam.
Who their quarterback is now? Will Levis. He's done. He used to get him out. He had his chances.
He ain't bad, but I mean,
He's
he
not
ain't gonna.
bad. He just
He ain't gonna.
proved to them that he ain't gonna get Tennessee nowhere.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
He ain't gonna get Tennessee nowhere. Um, Christian, they said most NFL executives believe that Travis Hunter is a solidified corner. He is not a receiver.
Me too. Me
I was
too.
thinking the same thing.
Now, that's not to say they, bro. Put it like this. I don't think it's gonna be as much as like he did in college. But
Yeah.
Travis he gonna have about 1 or 2 packages or offense where he gonna take a snap. So don't
That's
get me
exactly
wrong.
what I was going to say.
So, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro is a way better corner than Ricky. He a great athlete, but if I'm an exec and you playing corner,
yeah,
like I said,
I think they said that on the Pivot podcast. They said that he's going to be a corner, but you would be dumb to not have no packages for him on offense.
Yeah, absolutely.
I never thought about that. So he technically can play both ways. He just won't be a starter both ways.
Mm-hmm. You probably Mm-hmm.
If he's a starter both ways, he is going to literally break the bank after his rookie deal is over with.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But then again, I don't know if he'll play a starter both ways for 3 years. No, he won't survive. He won't survive. That boy will not survive.
That head hurting hit you too. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about rookies. They be trying to kill rookies.
You ain't lying.
They be trying to. Oh my god, they be trying to kill them.
You ain't lying.
So yeah.
But Christian, this was unofficial. Yeah, the Giants did sign Jameis. They probably going to sign him to be him and Shador are going to have to battle it out, dog. Yeah, I got Jameis.
They're going to battle they're going to draft for the future still. He only got a 2-year.
And whoever wins, you got a great backup. Literally, you have a great backup. And you know who's really in trouble? We're going to wait till we get to the free agency section. But there's a young quarterback in trouble. He might lose his job real soon. And I told y'all he's going to be a bust. And I told y'all when he got drafted, he was going to be a bust. But I can't wait till we get to it. But, Christian, it was unofficial. But do you think Jalen Milroe's 4.340 will help his draft stock?
Yes. Brother, ain't nobody going to deny.
I don't think it will.
Nobody's not going to deny speed. Nobody is.
But he's not Lamar Jackson.
He's not Lamar. But like, bro, you mean to tip Coop? I know you. I know what type of offense you will run, bro. I know you want to throw a threat quarterback. You mean to tell me Jalen Milroe sitting right there and really no more quarterbacks on the board? You gonna let them slide?
Pat Mahomes and Josh Allen have shown me that you don't need to have a fast quarterback to get the job done. I'm
just saying, I'm saying for your style of offense, how you run. I ain't gonna lie, for me, man, Jalen, what's up?
You would take Jalen. You would take Jalen Milroe. Be honest.
Right. I ain't gonna lie.
You crazy.
I have my own. I got my own playbook, and in my own playbook, it is designed for a quarterback who's great with both his legs and passing the rock.
Bro, he couldn't. He had a bunch of bad throws in the combine.
It's fine. Hey man, NFL, we're gonna work on that. We can work on that.
Look, I'm not sold on this.
I'm calling in about 2 veterans. We're gonna teach them the game. We're gonna teach them the game early. All right. You know what I'm saying? And hey, as soon as you draft it, as soon as your plane lands, go straight to the field. You're gonna get your work. You don't have no time to move nothing in. You can drop your bags off when we're done with our session.
Well, put it like this: he's not a day one starter. He's not a day one starter.
No.
If I do draft him, he's gonna have to prove to me.
Yeah, you gotta show him. But 4.3, come on, man. Come on, Coach.
That's not maybe it's just the type of age and day that we're in. That's not impressive.
Coach, every quarterback that came out, never mind. I ain't gonna say every.
What can a 4.3 do for you though? Everybody made in front of that receiver who ran a 4.3 but couldn't run a route.
You're a receiver. That's your primary position, bro. That's your primary position. You mean to tell me you've been playing receiver for 20 years and you can't run a 3-yard slant?
Now, would you rather take a receiver like that or the Miami receiver who just ran a 4.8 literally 30 minutes ago?
He can run routes. How tall is he?
Like 5'10", 5'11".
It depends. He'll be real good in red zone.
Oh, 4'8". I would not take no
Bro,
4'8"
in the red zone. Where you want him to run to? You on the 10-yard line.
That's true.
I just need you to run a stick, catch the ball. That's it.
He's talking about, I just need you to run a stick.
That's all I need. That's all I need you to do, fam. So I mean, I can see that in a. But come on, man, you can't run a slant. So man, what? Man, be real, Coop. You know, if you was a coach, you'd be cussing this man out. God dang
so
it!
You would take a slow guy who can run routes than a fast guy who can't run routes.
Like I said, man, I don't see a use for a guy who can't run no dang route.
But he's fast. Separation is everything.
I don't need you halves tailing your routes. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I seen how not running your route effectively can mess up a quarterback. And that can mess up a quarterback's time and delivery.
That's true.
Bro, you've been playing receiver since you were 6. You can't run a slant?
The slant is the first route you know.
How do you even make it to the combine? And you can't run a slant. Okay, you're fast. That's cool.
They will say run a route tree. They will say, what's that?
like, come on. I blame your coaches. Jimmy tell you saw this man can't run a route for 4 years, and you ain't bothered to help him out not one bit.
Man, put the blame on coaches, but it's the player. Bro.
But come on, man. I got a receiver.
That coach sat there and watched him.
You watch practice tape every day. You watch game tape every day.
Jesus, let it happen.
I blame the receiver GA. I blame the receiver coach, the OC, and the head coach.
Oh yeah.
I blame his team. His team.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Deion Sanders, head coach of Colorado, put out an idea for college football. Said that since everybody is canceling their spring games, how about we just do a spring scrimmage against another team? Practice against each other and then play the game. Or just play the game. Syracuse head coach came out and said, we'll come out and do it. Let's do it.
I love that.
What do you think? Do you think this is a good idea to bring in another team for a spring game?
I mean, put it like this: college football is already a baby NFL league. So you might well just go ahead and take it all the way. Now, granted, they don't do theirs. They don't do theirs in the spring. They do theirs in the fall. But I mean, cause I'm with it.
Yeah, I was with it at first, but I don't know, man.
Only thing about it, you can only go to another school.
But does it have to be?
Let's say if you did do it, would you rather go against someone that's in your conference or out of conference?
Oh, out of conference. But my thing is the game. We're not playing a full game then.
No, absolutely not. Or just run it like
quarters.
Or just run it like a regular spring game, like running clock second half, or cut down the time in the quarters.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah,
but yeah, other than that, I like it. I like Fran Brown. Hey man, first of all, you got a fan in me. You have a fan in me. What game that was? It was Miami.
Oh, that's when they gave Miami their first loss. And he told Clemson, thank you for something.
He said, you're welcome. Your Clemson, Dabo, you're welcome. You got a chance to get the CMP. No, I think it was ACC championship. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it was the ACC championship.
You know, but yeah, man, I can rock with it. Look, there we go. There we go, riding those FSU scrimmage fam.
See, we've been saying that because
We've
fam
been
always
saying
talking trash.
that since forever. And I know,
Fam
and I
said
know
they
it's
been
probably
better than us. I said you crazy.
not for real. Bro, they'll pay to see that.
For real.
They literally right there. Like they can fan, you can walk over to the game.
No, literally. But
Right across the track. That's what they say.
sad note, man. R.I.P. George Foreman, man, real one. Still use, man. I remember me and Chris used to use the George Foreman.
Man, throw a burger up there real quick.
Man. But he's also one of the hardest hitting heavyweights in the game. But yeah, R.I.P. George Foreman, man. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be using George Foreman for the rest of our lives, probably.
I'm gonna go buy one. I forgot I don't know what my other one. I'm gonna go buy another. I'm gonna throw in some burgers.
That George Foreman used to save lives, boy. I used to thought I thought I was a chef with that.
Gourmet.
Yes, Lord.
You want a burger too, but get that sizzle going. You get that green light, flip them. Get your little seasoning sprinkle on them. Oh, man, come on.
Mm-hmm. But I know everybody been seeing it. And the only reason I put this up here because this is very interesting because this is one of the only states that still does death penalties. But Yella Beezy has been arrested in Dallas, Texas for capital murder, which means that if he's found guilty, he will be sentenced to death. A lot of people didn't like that Texas does the death penalty still, but man, I'm not against it, man. Some people, man, look. But this all goes down for murder for hire. We all know that Yella Beezy, first of all, let's put it like this. There's no way he's getting out of this, guys. He's cooked. He's done for. Like his life is over. He's gonna be on death row. But murder for hire, it started off. Shoot, man. Me and Christian was talking about it, man. First of all, Christian put me on with Mo 3, man. When we first got to college, man. First got to college, man. He put me on Mo 3. I've been listening to him since 2018. So yeah, so Yella Beezy did a murder for hire for Mo 3. Mo 3 was basically, he was just he was just the shoe. He was just the pebble in their shoe, man. He was always on them, dog. That was funny though, because it was anywhere they went, like Mo 3 was always on them. But I don't know if they thought it through though, man. I'd say Yella Beezy was better off going and doing it himself. Cause now you got the dude gonna snitch on you. And I'm not facing a death penalty for nobody.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know why Yella Beezy thought he was gonna get away with this. Ain't no way I'm finna face a death penalty for no man. Ain't no way. But man, and they said he really might go down because they're gonna charge him with another murder, which is the reason why this beef started. Yella Beezy also did a murder for hire for Mo 3, both of Mo 3's friends. One of them was a comedian who just wanted to fight him. His friend Roy Lee. I don't know if you noticed, he be talking to him in his songs. Roy Lee.
Yeah.
Roy Lee wanted to fight Yella Beezy. Hands. Yella Beezy put a hit out on him, killed him. Mo 3 got hot about it. Went on a whole spree about it. Then did another murder for hire with his other friend, Bubba or something like that. Then Mo3 went on another rampage. Then next thing you know, he did another murder for hire. This time it was for Mo3. So I think he's gonna catch 3 charges, and he's gone.
Yeah, just one of them. You through.
And just off this Mo3 one alone, he's done because there's no way, there's nobody he can tell on. Like literally, there's no way out of this. There is no way out of this.
Done. He's done. He's cooked. Finito. Finished.
And then once they connect him to the other 2 murders, the reason that Mo3 was even mad, oh, it's over. They might kill him 3 times.
They're gonna give him the injection 3 times.
Oh, like that's what I'm saying, man. We have seen the last of Yellow Beezy, man. Even if he dodges this one, I don't even think he can dodge the others. There's no way.
He done, bro. Yeah, he do.
But that's on me, man.
Boo. Killed my boy, man. Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy though, bro. That is crazy though.
I'm talking about, man. Oh my God. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't really. I said I got you.
T. Higgins and Jamar Chase break the bank, man. T. Higgins signed a 4-year, $115 million. Jamar Chase signed 4-year, $161 million. Well deserved. But what about your defense, Bengals?
I'm just about to say, like,
Same thing I'm about to say about the Bills and signing Josh Allen. What about your defense?
like
Your defense is screaming for help.
Henderson.
You gave $330 million to your quarterback. What are you gonna do with your defense?
They ain't gonna have Henderson. He finna go.
Bengals.
I bet money he leave.
They gave Burrows a bank. Now they gave their 2 receivers a bank. Where all the other money going?
You know what I'm saying? You can't really afford to put nobody up for real. They got it.
Literally. But speaking of money and teams, we're gonna get in this NFL free agency a little bit before I think it's last segment before we're gonna get into these last couple questions at the end. But we're gonna see how we feel about each one. Christian Ravens signed receiver DeAndre Hopkins, 1 year, $5 million. As we all know, DeAndre Hopkins is a player who's literally just trying to find a Super Bowl before he retires. And he really thinks that the Ravens will win it next year. And I also agree. I think the Ravens will win it next year. Unless I'm on a team, then I'll have to definitely reconsider that. But Christian, how you feel about this, man? You think DeAndre can help him get it done? I think they'll be back in the AFC Championship for sure.
Yeah, probably so.
You think Hopkins will help him?
You gotta respect him still, cause Buddy, he ain't the fastest, but his catch radius is crazy. Like, I remember, you know how the NFL next gen go on a dip and they start breaking down numbers. When they say Buddy catch radius is like 5-6 feet. Like, what? I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
He's one of the best at what he does. I'll tell you that, man. So I respect it. I respect every bit of what he does. And the main thing I respect about him is at his age, man, he's still one of the best in the game. So we all know that without Hopkins, they are an AFC Championship team. But with the addition of him, do you think that this will push them to that Super Bowl team? I don't think so, but
I don't think so. Only reason I think I ain't gonna say will. It might put it back in the AFC Championship. I think because I put out there, but you got Lamar and D here in the backfield. So you're gonna have to stack the balls. Now, Buddy excelled in one-on-one coverage, so that's why I'm like, you got Zay Flowers over here who can doubt the ball. You got D-Hop over here who can dang catch the ball. You still got Mark Andrews.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
They got them boys on defense. I mean, I don't see why not.
How we feel about Bill signing Joey Bosa 1 year, 12.6 mil? Well, they didn't sign back Von Miller, I don't think. Did they sign back Von Miller? If they did it, this is why. But if they did, then him and Joey Bosa would be a
That's
nasty
what I'm
couple.
saying. Like, there's going to be like sneaky, especially if Burke can stay healthy. Wait a minute, I got to
That's
confirm.
gonna be an OG duo, man.
He
Joey
got buddy.
Bosa.
What his name? Ed Oliver
and Greg Russo from Miami, he just signed for like 80 mil extension. That's 3D lineman right there.
I think they say he might be going back there. I think he's going back to Denver.
Yeah, because I was going to say that the dude I just said, they just gave him 80 mil.
They cut him like 15 days ago.
Okay, yeah. Then this is why they found a little better Von Miller.
They can sneaky be all right. I mean, Russo, I kind of like Russo a little bit.
But 80 mil? Dang. All right, Christian. This is what I was talking about. I knew he was a bust, and he has one more year to prove himself. Colts signed Daniel Jones, 1 year, 14 mil, and Tre'Davious Ward for 3 years, 60 mil. First of all, they just upped their secondary. I love Tre'Davious Ward. That's a great corner coming from the 49ers. And with him leaving, that also gives our guy Renardo Green
spotlight,
some more slight. So yeah, shout out to you, Nardo. We see you, baby. And Anthony Richardson, I'm on your butt, but I'm telling you, you got one more year to prove to me and the rest of us. Or Daniel Jones is going to take your spot.
It's both of their year. Daniel Jones,
it really is.
Like
the fact that they giving him 14 mil is more like, hey, look, if AR be tripping or if he get hurt, you are our guy. So, hey. But like I said, man, I kind of knew I wasn't on that Anthony Richardson train, man.
Bro lost my respect when he said something about when he said that bull crap about being tired.
Oh yes, we did talk about that. That boy walked off the field and said he was tired.
Cause he was borderline cut right then, and you mess with me. I'm gonna go put it like this. I'll go ahead and tell brother now, just for that. You know, you starting off second string, right?
Yes, Lord.
Okay. I just want you to know that, Daniel. You got the okay. You got to show me something. You can go get your cardio up. Go holler at me in 3 months.
This is real. Christian, we heading over to your side. I want to know how you feel about this.
Okay.
Oh, and basically how we feel about this is AR. You got 1 year, baby. Your time is almost up.
Get it together, fam.
We're going to Christian side, man. Steelers signed DK Metcalf and Darius Slade, and they're close to signing quarterback Aaron Rodgers.
Love DK. I like the Slade pickup because you give Joey Porter a vet that he can learn from.
Yeah, and he's still good. Super Bowl winner.
Slade's still good. He can give you something. You still got Mickey on the back end. I'm fine with that. You ought to know DK ain't on there.
Yeah, DK. That's special. And you got him and George Pickens. That's gonna be nice. But that's also gonna be deadly because they might get kicked out of a game.
Hey man, I think GP gonna come around.
Yeah.
You know, like DK sort of a crash out too now. So I mean, I don't see GP beating up DK.
You seen hold on. So you telling me the Steelers gonna have 2 veteran quarterbacks? Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers?
I don't think Russ coming back. You won't have to sign
really? Oh yeah, that's true. And then probably
The
draft him.
quarterback position is kind of tricky because I know they ain't gonna bring Russ back. I know Russ looking for a multi-year deal. Aaron Rodgers, yeah, it could more than likely he on the 1 year. It just depends on how much he really asking for.
Probably draft one.
I know for sure they drafting one.
Oh, trade away Russell and probably get a higher pick. Probably. I don't know.
Nah, Russ ain't with us no. Well, I think Russ still with us. I don't know. I don't know if he's under contract or not. But they probably gonna sign A-Rod and then draft a rookie. Because you're gonna need somebody.
That sounds about right. Shout out to Cool Breeze. They said Daniel Jones got tackled by the turf monster. I remember that.
Pissed me off. Said, bro, from the slide.
Seahawks signed DeMarcus Lawrence 3 year for $42 million. Cooper Kupp and Sam Darnold. These are the three guys that's going to lead their new path. I like it. Now, I don't like the Sam Darnold. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you could have got somebody better. Stuck with Geno or drafted a young one early. Trade up, get one. But I never seen it in Sam Darnold. Even when he was with the Vikings. Never seen it. I just never was with it.
You got to mention too, like, bro, you had one of the best receivers in football, Justin Jefferson. You had one of the best young receivers, Jordan Addison. He had Hawkinson at tight end. I ain't gonna lie, you were surrounded by some dogs now. Don't get me wrong. But I want to see what you're gonna do here. If you do the same thing here, okay, Sam, you got some respect. You got some cool.
I can have those numbers with a receiving core like that.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you got Cooper Kupp. I don't know who else. What Tyler Lockett still over there. So, I don't know. Tyler Lockett really gonna make Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Our lot lead is a little drag route. He up the side.
Let's see. Cardinals signed Josh Sweat 4 years, $76 million. Definitely guaranteed. Definitely. I mean, there's no rebuttal about this one. If anything, give him more. Give him more money. But that probably won't help the Cardinals, but it'll help Sweat though. It'll help Sweat.
Sweat got that thing.
You know what's crazy? The Falcons finally parted ways with Grady Jarrett after 10 years.
Fool.
Bears signed Grady Jarrett 3 years for $43.5 million. That ain't too bad there. I don't think the Falcons were willing to pay him more. So definitely found somebody who will.
That's crazy.
Texans, I like their free agency signing. I think they had the best one in my book, but they got Christian Kirk, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Ronald Darby, Cam Robinson, Lakeland Tomlinson, and Sheldon Rankins. Depending on how their draft goes, man, I think they might have the best offseason. Depending on how they draft, man. Shoot. The Texans were one of those teams that went ahead and got out there and got what they needed, man. For real.
Mm-hmm.
Raiders signed Geno Smith and Raheem Mostert.
I'm a fan.
I think he's starting to go downhill a little bit.
Yeah.
Geno, still the same. I don't think he did this or this. He's just steady.
Geno is a game manager. He ain't gonna be one of them.
Yeah. That's true. Then let's see. You got Chargers signed Mekhi Becton, Najee Harris, and Deshaun Hand. This is also some great pickups for the Chargers.
Yeah. I'm happy for the boy Najee.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Steelers gave him up, man. They said he never missed a game for the Steelers. Play every game. Soldier.
I'm glad. It was an interview I saw, bro. Bro was just like like as a young kid coming in, like you looking toward the vets, like for leadership. So he
Yeah.
said after that first year with Ben, shoot, he ain't really had nobody who can put him on game with the ropes and everything. Your quarterback young, the receivers young, your offensive line young. So you ain't got nobody to learn from. New coach, new OC. So I get bro frustration.
True.
Yeah.
Let's see. Rams signed Devontae Adams and Poodle Ford. Great pickups for them. And they
Oh, yeah.
decided to keep Matthew Stafford. So I think this would be a nice spot for Devontae Adams for sure. Better than where he was.
And
I
that
don't know
kind
what
of
y'all thought him and Aaron Rodgers were going to do. Vikings, I think they had the second best free agency signing. Chris, they signed Jeff Okudah, Rondell Moore, Ryan Kelly, Jonathan Allen, and Javon Hargrave. These are all known names. As we know, Okudah was one of the top picks in, I think, the draft about 4 years ago. Rondell Moore, speedy receiver out of Purdue, went to Arizona Cardinals.
every time I do a franchise, I always sign. Like that first year, their free agency come around, I always sign Rondell Moore.
Yes, fast, speedy boy.
You go up and get that boy too.
And you know it.
And
Ryan
then
Kelly, vet
3
from
year,
Alabama.
both of them boys from them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Jonathan Allen, too. And then Javon Hargrave, we all know him from his performance during the Eagles' last Super Bowl performance. Um, Lastly, Commanders signed Debo Samuel, Laramie Tunsil, and Eddie Goldman out of Florida State, baby.
Mm.
I'm surprised. I'm excited to see what Debo and Jaden Daniels do together, honestly.
Yes, but that's gonna be crazy.
I want to see how they're going to use Debo since
That's
49ers use Debo so many different ways. See how it
I
works.
think all of them. I think all of them from the same coaching tree, like not Shanahan. Yeah, Shanahan and
So you think they'll use them the same way?
yeah, if not better or more. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm. But to end the free agency talk, Asante Samuel Jr. is the best free agent right now. I'm surprised he's not signed yet. Uh,
Do your due diligence.
I want to see Jacksonville get him and J Dub together.
Ooh, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. I'm gonna have to pull up on them.
Yeah, I said let Jacksonville get him for sure. But Christian, I'm gonna ask you something, man. How does the modern game of football change the way offensive linemen are recruited and developed? Did I see this already?
Shoot, man, I'm saying that. Wait a minute, bro. If you want to be that guy and get recruited, be a dog on the field and stand out. That's all it is to it, bro. It don't matter.
Yeah.
It don't
You
matter
don't
if
think coaches are looking for different things, or you think they still looking for the same type of stuff?
some coaches look. Some coaches look for like types of archetypal stuff that they might look at.
Probably like old school coaches.
Most of them, they just want a dog. If you a mauler, I ain't gonna lie. I know when Trigger gave me my offer. He told me I was a mauler and I could move in space. And I mean, pretty much everybody that I got recruited from told me the same thing. But so I mean, bro, you that guy, bro, you that guy. They gonna find you regardless. Where you in
Yeah.
the neck of the woods or front street in a major city, they gonna find you, fam.
True.
They gotta be a dog, cuz that's all. Gotta have a killer mentality when you play either O-line, especially D-line. But O-line too.
It's real. I just want to get your perspective on that one. Let's see. Yeah, Israel, man, we get them all reunited in Jacksonville for sure. But
Yeah, man.
Overall, like I said, our schedule is back consistent. We're gonna be back every Monday now at 4:30. But we appreciate everybody who tuned in for episode 42 of In the Coop podcast. If we go live again this week, we will announce it. But other than that, if y'all don't, we'll see y'all next Monday at 4:30. But other than that, it's good to see everybody back. Good to have Christian back, and good to be back on a consistent schedule now. And
Yeah, man.
shoot, man. Other than that, appreciate y'all being here, and shoot, we'll see y'all next Monday.
Yo, peace.
Yes, Lord.
Bless.